Hi.
What is up, my homies?
What up? What up?
Yo, John, don't be falling asleep on the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do
Now I'm
that.
awake now.
Don't do that. Are you tired?
Good morning.
I was sleeping pretty much all day.
Oh my
was
God, why?
horrible. I don't know.
Are you sick?
No.
I've been sick for a while.
No.
So I don't blame you.
I was just.
Huh?
Cough in his ear.
No. He's like, fucking get away from me, man.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
I thought we were friends.
I'll give this a second for everybody to get in here. Speaking of coughing. Sorry.
Oh, did
Wow.
I get the wrong one?
Wait, what?
The wrong,
What?
dude.
Yeah.
Did I get the wrong one?
What? What are you talking about?
I
Wrong
wanted to
one.
get the swarm, wasp.
What are you talking
Right there. There's
What's
the
that?
swarm.
Different wasp.
Yo,
It's a different wasp.
yo, somebody said that they couldn't tell what your tattoo was. Did you show everybody? Have you shown everybody? Show everybody your tattoo and have them guess what it is.
You know what they were talking. You know what we were talking about.
So Johnny got a tattoo,
Other
and somebody
side, yep.
online said that they don't know what it is. They said it was cool, but they don't know what it is. So if you know what it is, please put that in the comments.
Hey,
What
what's up,
is it?
Casey? Hi, Ronnie. What up, Harry? Hi, Red. Keep your germs in New Hampshire. I'm trying. Okay, hey, at least it's a computer. You don't have to worry
It's
about
an abstract wasp.
it. Nate, thanks for the host.
Yo, you don't have any of that DMCA shit on there, do you?
No.
So they think even when we play our own music on here, they try to copyright me.
Oh my God. Hi, Brian.
And then they sent me a whole thing
Hi,
the other day. They're
Kinsman.
like, hey, Sepsiss, don't you want to see how your music's doing online? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, we're going to copyright strike you. I'm like, but it's mine. That's
Nate,
weird.
what's good? Kinsman, thanks for the like.
Look at this weird shit.
What is that?
How?
Why is it like that? Dennis, thanks for the like.
How?
Show the tattoo again, closer.
Hey, Kinsman said it's dope. Well, I mean, even if nobody
You might
knows,
have to move your
even
hair.
if nobody
you know?
knows what the fuck it is,
I was.
people still like it.
Sorry.
It's a robotic penis.
Oh my God, no.
No, I'm just kidding. And who cares if it was?
So it's a wasp.
Body parts are cool.
Hey, what's up, Zach? And now I'm here. Welcome.
Thank you, Kingsman.
So, guys, I have some good news.
Good news.
We officially have a date for our very first global live stream via Facebook.
Yeah, and only on Facebook because we're Facebook
It's only
bands.
on Facebook.
Yo,
So,
when we first came up as a young band, people used to try to make fun of us and be like, "Hey, yo, you guys are that Facebook band."
thank you for the likes.
And now look, we're still that Facebook band. Look at how corny that is. I'm so glad
What up,
that
Ed?
we are the Facebook band. I want to say openly and publicly that we have no problem being the Facebook band.
The Book of Face. Indeed. So we plan to have a holiday live performance on December 10th.
Right,
The
and-
date has been moved.
And guess
So-
what? Lexi's gonna be an elf, and Lexi and Ginger are gonna be elves, and Bars is gonna be Black Santa Claus,
Oh.
like a black Juggalo Black Santa Claus,
I'm going to be a female Santa without the beard.
and I'm gonna be the Grinch.
That's a legend.
I guess, does that make me Mrs. Claus or something? Probably. I
I'm
don't
going
know.
green and everything though. Like I'm gonna be like you're gonna have to make me green like the
Hello.
Grinch.
What's up, JD? Hi, Casey. Hello, hello.
It's the one time
FaceTime. What
it's
a
the one
video.
time I'll do cosplay.
No beard. Not for me. Sorry. Yeah, so you'll be able to sign up to the event here on Facebook.
Oh, damn, hold on.
And this will be
Should
the
I put it in
only
the
platform you'll be able to see it on. No, you can't watch it anywhere else. Sorry.
Well, I think we should put it in the chat.
You should.
Why didn't we do that
Should pin that.
prior?
Pinning
How come
now.
we didn't do it prior?
Well, it needs to happen now. Make sure it's pinned. Thank
We
you.
should have done it prior. How come there's only a couple people going to this? Y'all better get hip.
Oh, goodness. So the link is going to be in the comments pinned. So make sure you click that link and
it.
it'll take you to the live stream
Here it
event.
comes.
That's happening December 10th. Once more.
Look at
December
that.
10th.
There it is.
It's a Saturday, I believe.
Look,
I'm not gonna
pinning
wear
the
a
comment.
beard.
It's been pinned.
Thank you.
I'm pinning the comment. It's been pinned.
Casey Flynn says, Lexi, quit hiding in the back. We love you.
Hi. What's up? Love you too.
Excuse me, guys.
Oh my
I do
God,
have a
I'm
cold.
gonna give you a mask, lady.
I know, right? It's awful.
Do you need like a cough drop?
I have water.
Barely.
It's running out. I know.
Yeah.
More water. Always more water. So any money that we receive from the live stream will be used to help finish mixing and mastering our second album. The reason we are doing the live stream is to help
'Cause-
finish the album.
We're
So
broke. No, I'm just kidding. No, you know why we're doing it? It's because it's fucking fun.
fuck yeah.
No, the real reason we're doing it, Johnny, is because we've been getting messages from all the places and states and towns and counties and continents all over the world that say, why the fuck haven't we played in their city yet?
It is a global live stream, folks.
Yes.
Global.
Put a 1 in the chat if you've seen us play live, and put a 2 in the chat if you're pissed off because you haven't seen us play live.
Everybody's taking notes, apparently. Thank you. Pen
So
and paper.
So hold on a second. If you've seen us live,
That's a lot of ones.
because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you've seen us live on stupid television, social media, it's not the same, obviously.
1.2. 11111.
There's not a lot of bands, local and regional, that present, post, or publish full performances that have been taped or recorded or captured on cell phone devices or cameras and then posted online, YouTube, social media, etc. Okay? So there's just not a lot. Think of all the bands that you love, especially regional. Think of all the A-listers you love. Think of all the medium tier bands that you love. Think of all the karaoke bands that you love, all the cover bands. One thing you don't see is a lot of bands that post their
Thanks for the
songs
likes.
or their performances. You see a lot of bands have shows on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Thursday, Wednesday. Wednesday, let me. But one thing you don't see a lot of, I don't know why, but one thing you don't see a lot of is a lot of bands post their musical performances the night after the show. And I can understand you don't want to put up a whole set because it might discourage people from going or buying a ticket. I get that. But you, not even every now and then, not even sometimes you never see a sometimes full live performance where the video starts with a 4 count, the song starts, they play through the song, and then the song ends. You'll see snippets, you'll see reels, of course, because that's encouraged, right? But very rarely do you actually even get to see live performances. I mean, after everyone got sick, when everyone got sick, everyone piled online and everyone went live with everybody. Remember that? And then they just stopped. All the bands had live performances and everybody promised to go live with everybody and hang out with their fans. And that was going to be a new thing now. And we had Veeps and we had Streamlabs and we had Streamloots and we had all the Streambird and StreamYard. And everybody had live streaming was going to be the big thing, right? And all the bands came on and talked to all the fans. They said how much they love their fans and how they love going live with them and spending time with them and doing live performances. And then they did a total of 15 to 20 songs, a few covers, and then stopped. That went on for, you know what I mean, 6, to 12 months or so, when everybody during the first part of the lockdowns and all that other part when people couldn't go outside, all the bands piled online unless they were A-listers because they felt they didn't have to.
There is a face to the voice that speaks.
Right.
Yes, but right now he is a voice.
Yeah, on this program, I'm just a voice. So, there were people that piled online, bands of all sizes, small to large. No A-listers because they don't have to. But everybody else, all the working bands that were pretty desperate, including us, we all piled online to hang out with our fans for good, bad, or indifference. You see what I'm saying? But we were going live with our fans and hanging out with our fans well before everyone got sick. It didn't take the whole world about dying for us to hang out with our fans. It's something that we've always done. Let's just face it. So some bands came on because they needed it. And honestly, you can't really hate on anybody. All small businesses came online, and it taught us something about going online. But we're an online band, as I tried to remind you guys earlier. We're an online band because rock and roll didn't want nothing to do with us. So we, So we sided with tech companies, big companies like Google and Facebook, who now pay us to be online. So we don't need a record label or different things like that. We don't need to ask permission to publish music. We just do it ourselves when we feel like it. When we want to talk to our fans, we send them messages. We don't need to ask any fucking managers to do that. But the point I'm trying to make is because we've always been an online band, one thing we were able to predict learning how to be an online band was naturally what would happen with live streams. So as you notice, last year, you didn't see any live streams. But one thing you did see is everyone had a tour, everyone had a festival, everyone had a show on the same day. Everyone had an album, everyone poured in. Matter of fact, Live Nation's being taken to court. All kinds of big festivals being taken to court now. Why? Because of ticket sales. And God, poor Taylor Swift. But what I'm saying is, the point is we don't sell tickets over $50 or some shit. Like, to be a crazy amount of money. I would never charge $50 to see this band. Not at our level. I don't know. Maybe Taylor's got a different team. But what I'm saying is, for rock and roll, for medium tier, regional, or local rock and roll, we knew that bands would pile on the internet and go live temporarily and then blow their fucking load. We can always 100%, we can absolutely know for a fact and count on our peers to predictably have a temporary attitude towards this. Because we know a lot of bands don't want to spend time with their fans. They want to be worshipped by them. So when everybody got sick, of course, all small businesses came online because they needed money and attention. And there was no way to make money, have attention, or play your music unless you were online. And then as soon as everybody felt better, everybody dumped their pollution onto the streets. But the point I'm trying to make is we were able to predict that nobody would do live streams anymore. So that's why December 10th, for the very first time, we will have our first musical live stream online. And the reason why we didn't do it before is because we knew everybody else would.
Yep.
So now we've had a chance to watch everybody make mistakes. We've watched everybody blow their load. We watch everybody come online and come on live and pretend that they want to hang out with you guys. And then we watch them abandon you. Like we knew they would. But I assure you, we will be here for the long haul. We will play the stamina game. And I promise you, this won't be our only live streaming performance. It just happens to be our first.
It is the first.
Like we always have.
Hopefully many to come.
Because we are an internet band. And rock and roll didn't want nothing.
Hashtag blow their load.
I love it.
But you know it. But you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about. Everyone got a little too ambitious, a little too desperate, a little too anxious. Everybody wanted to put their eggs in one basket.
That's what happens.
That's what artists do. Mm-hmm. But that's why we always trying to teach people.
Hey, Indine, what's up?
Oh, that's my guys.
Hey.
But for sure, I recommend y'all show up on the 10th.
Hey, Hans.
For the live stream, because we've never done it before. Melissa Wolf, I think, has pinned the comment to the live stream.
It's pinned.
It's the only live stream musical performance that we have ever done online, and it's only here on Facebook. And we did that because you guys requested it, because you guys asked for it. We didn't plan on doing any more live performances for 22. We're supposed to be on break. We're never really on break. That just means we're recording or doing something else. But right now, of course, we have another album coming, so we're technically done with our tour dates. So
hey, thank you, Nate, for gifting a sub.
Thank you,
to
Nate.
Jason. Thank you.
But yeah, so we added this date because we had a lot of people all over the world wondering why we couldn't visit them in the summer, this last summer, why we couldn't go certain places. And the truth is, Sepsiss can go and play most places that we have the gas money to get there. There are not a lot of venues or places that are willing to pay us even the gas money to get there. So depending on where you live, we can make it there. We don't charge a lot as a rock and roll band.
Thank you, Denton.
We strive for really high quality live performances. We don't do any computers. We don't do any tricks. We don't do any smoke. We don't do any mirrors. No shade to anybody that does have computers or gadgets on stage. But what we do is we offer a very live and physical, organic experience. And as I was pointing out earlier, that a lot of artists, some of the greatest artists that I can remember in my life are the artists that live like an open book. You know, artists that are willing to open themselves up, bear all, take big risks for their fans and put themselves out there. Maybe they might make a mistake, but
Bernie?
But to me, the greatest artists are willing to have the courage to put themselves out there, and instead of being worried about being perfect and being worshipped and ruling over others, they have a greater investment in putting on high quality, challenging performances. And even if there isn't a perfect performance, there is an authentic and genuine, unique experience every time. And that's just something that we set the bar at.
Vinyl Lollipops, thank you for taking down the date.
So what I want to point out is, it's not to push shade on nobody else, but it is to highlight a feature of what we do as a live performance acts. What we do on stage is something other bands do not do. Just like the stuff we do online is shit that bands do not do, is something we also do on stage. And something we also do in person is what other bands do not do. And the reason why we like to point that out is because it's important to highlight what makes us different and what we do uniquely, and what type of value that we have to present and offer uniquely aside from the regular old bands. So with us, you will see us bear all, and we will put live performances up because other bands don't do it.
Thank you so much.
You can go right now and scroll all of your favorite bands, and you're not going to see them have performances that start from A and go to B and C and clean their plate. You'll see GIFs, you'll see all type of highlight reels, and you'll see all type of backtracks, and you'll see them replace the audio, but you're not going to see a lot of bands start that goddamn 4 count, play that song from start to finish, and put it on motherfucking Facebook. And that's exactly what we're going to do on December 10th. Live. For the first time ever. Organic. No robots, no AI, no fake voices, no bullshit.
Hell yeah, Nick. Much love.
But we have to offer something unique. Sign up. It's affordable. It's exciting.
So speaking of the live stream and the album, we have a handful of songs already finished, guys, but now the real work has started. Nick, thanks for the like. Seriously, so the real work has started. This is the part of our jobs as musicians where we dig deep and challenge ourselves to create the most high quality and competitive product we can possibly design.
God damn, that's what I'm talking about.
We are truly in competition with ourselves in this matter.
Yeah, particularly Johnny.
Yeah.
As much as I can, if I can compete with John, I'm usually happy.
Well, I mean, it's like I was saying before. It's like the first album. When being a live musician, I look at it, I'm like, I have to compete with that album in a healthy way. So same thing with this album. I'm competing with myself again in a healthy way, and I can't wait to do it. Like,
Well, this is where we have to rededicate ourselves, revisit and refresh our vision, present our growth in a comprehensive way while remembering everything that inspired our excitement in the project in the first place.
That was really smart.
Thank you. So simply put, we're trying to make a better record than we did the first time around.
Which may not happen. So we can't guarantee that. She said we're trying to do that.
Mom, hi,
Okay,
Mom. Thank you for the stars.
Let me translate everything that
Mama
Melissa just said.
Songbird.
What she said is we're not that good. Our first album was aight.
Hi.
But we still have to compete with that first album, and that is harder than we thought it was.
Apparently you look like Gene Simmons' kid.
Wow, I don't know if that's good or not. Yo, I've heard
Daniel.
everything, man.
yeah, I had to look that one up. I was in
That's
the
news to me.
convenience store the other night, and the clerk said I looked like
Everybody put in the
What's his
comments
face from Red
who
Hot Chili
Johnny
Peppers?
Impact looks like.
Oh, the lead singer?
yeah.
Oh, what the fuck is his name?
Someone said I looked like. I'm like, that's a first.
I've heard Johnny looks like Tom Cruise, Pete Wentz.
Marilyn Manson.
How you got
Marilyn
Marilyn
Manson.
You.
Maybe if you had like some
Oh
white
my
makeup on, maybe, or something. I definitely could see Pete Wentz, and you definitely look like Decker from Stitched Up Heart. I think you two should slap box.
What about the band that sings that song, Abigail? I forget their name right now.
Oh, Motionless in White.
Motionless in White. Thank you. I don't know why it just like wasn't coming to me, but yeah, you kind of look like the lead singer.
Chris
a little
Motionless?
bit. A little bit.
What the hell?
That's just
How
me.
can Johnny look like all those people?
To me,
That's just me, though.
Johnny looks like Professor Snape when I first met him.
Oh my
Professor,
God.
I can see it.
Now I look
can
like
see
Alan
it.
Rickman.
Alright.
So I'm from Marilyn Manson to Alan Rickman.
Yo, hold on.
There's a
Hold
very
on.
fast-
Z said you look like little Nicky.
I
You
can
do.
see it.
You
I
do,
can see
dog.
it. Terrence,
This is
thanks for the
crazy.
like.
So and
This is crazy.
so
My mom says you just look like Johnny Impact.
thanks, Mom.
That's so funny.
When I was in high school, all the other football players looked fun of me and said I looked like Little Nicky.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I guess. And they said, do the
Thank
face
you.
thing. I'm like, what the face thing? And like, you know.
Hey,
like,
oh my God, video! Thank you for 1,000 stars.
Videos killing everybody
You're a
today.
wizard, Harry. There he goes again. Thank you. Holy crap. That's a lot of stars. Johnny looks like that one bass player, yeah, you know, from that band,
Yeah.
you know. Well. So it's to be understood that if you were to ask us individually... Are you making fun of me right now? It is to be understood that if you were to ask us all individually, we love each other to death, but most of us would obviously agree that we have a lot of room to grow,
Especially John.
especially John. Kidding. There are some types of people that look at this as bad news, but Sepsiss sees it as an opportunity. It's a tradition of the band to face our challenges, and in order to celebrate this challenge, we feel it is only responsible to double down on our commitment to encourage our highest achievements.
Like when we the time that we electrocuted Johnny's nipples.
Oh,
Correct.
God.
We feel that this is necessary, worth our time, and our intellectual investment.
Right. Like that time
Brian,
when
you're
John
wildin'.
like that time when Johnny knocked his windshield out with the guitar amplifier.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
What?
It was pouring rain.
Then we had
Tell the story.
Then we took a trash bag. Me and Cam took a trash bag and put
So
it over.
bad.
And
Didn't we
then
go to the show?
How did it get to
We
that
did.
point?
We went to the
we
show.
went to the show with the trash bag. I was laughing about it the whole way. And then the funny thing is, right after I got that window fixed, the car got junked.
That's it.
Needless to say, we are very excited to work harder than we ever have before. So,
This band comes with car problems.
I want you all to know that, simply put, I don't care what you see online, what cool outfits or posts you might see. You might see us on live streams or see our awards and get the wrong idea. Bradley, thanks for the like. You might see that we have public figure blue badges, that we're in Google News. We have a Grammy-nominated producer. We've driven around a little bit, but we've never made it more clear than we have tonight. Whatever our fans think or people tell us, we don't really believe that we're that good. Some people think we're good, but you've never heard us say that. People have said nice things about us in magazines, but you've never heard us publicly agree with that. In fact, you've never heard us admit that we're good at playing music at all. No matter how you feel about it, we've never made that statement or put out that narrative that we're good enough or better than anyone else. Our commitment to our fans was only our determination to making improvements. Kristen, thank you for the like. Thank you so much. Hey, what's up, Smile? Hi, Angel. Nice to see you. Thank you ourselves for the like. Thank you. Hey.
How
I
did we
love
like
how that
ourselves?
Pops up like
You
that.
just got done saying we're not even that good. And then you're gonna say we like ourselves.
Wow, that's so bad. Thank you, Brian, for the like. So we're still trying to finish up the rest of the album. This is the time of year that we focus on recording and content. So stay on the lookout for our yearly holiday song. Stay on the lookout for our yearly holiday song, which is coming soon.
That's hard to say. Stay on the lookout for a yearly. Say
Stay
that.
What?
Stay on the lookout for the yearly.
on the lookout. So I was supposed to record it this weekend, but unfortunately I had a bit of a cold, which is also fucking up my speech. So my apologies. Seriously.
You're funny, Ed.
Hey, so when are
Yes.
we doing all this? Well,
You're too
hopefully
funny.
you'll be recovered.
Hopefully soon.
You sound pretty good today, like talking.
Yeah, except for the entire first part of the stream where I was coughing like crazy.
All right,
I apologize.
Everybody rewind that and go see that Melissa Wolf is indeed human.
I am a human being.
Well, this is the human part.
Why? You're
Or
human.
am I? Dun dun dun. Yes. Oh, I also wanted to go over our Twitch stream schedule with you guys. I know you guys are like, oh, this is Facebook. But yes, we do stream on Twitch.
Hi,
And
Twitch.
hold on, and if you missed it, go to the pinned comment and
How dare you cough?
make sure that you join our December 10th live stream performance that's pinned at the top of the comments, and go join that and then share it and then invite all your friends. That would be very helpful to us because a lot of people don't know that live stream is available for them to even watch. So if you could help us get the word out about that, it would be really helpful to us because there was a lot of folks that requested that we do it. It's just extremely hard to make people aware of it, I guess. We haven't found out like a great way to do that, except for make a lot of annoying videos, and we do that a lot already.
Yeah.
But that's why you're giving a schedule right now.
Yes.
Right.
Angela, thanks for the like. Apparently I'm part wolf, part wasp. Are there any other parts I don't know about? I'm a bot. Okay. Thank you, Mama Songbird, for the
Cortana.
like. Part Cortana. Do it for the vine. Okay, so Monday is virtual reality gaming with moi at 6 p.m. Eastern on Twitch. William, thank you for the like. Wednesday, now every Wednesday, is Honeycomb Hideout at 7 p.m. Eastern. Yes, this is now a weekly show. You can see it right here on Facebook or Twitch or pretty much anywhere else that we stream.
It's also going to be available in podcasts.
And then right after that on Twitch at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, same day, you can see me playing some Halo Infinite with ICG, our gaming community called Immaculate Connection Gaming. Saturday, Melissa's Paint Corner has returned. Yay! If you haven't noticed, I have been painting drum heads recently. Yes, you can commission me for drum heads. You could talk to me about that in a DM, preferably on Discord, because that's where you can find me. Here's one now. Boop. They just fall from the sky, everybody. So here's one I did recently. This was a commission. It's even got glitter on it. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, shiny. See? Yeah, so this is one of many I have made recently. I'll return that to the sky. Spoiler, it's a drum head. Spoiler. Yes, it's magical. So commission me if you'd like. Or you can just tune in on Twitch and watch me paint it live on stream.
And it's cool because she does, like, you walk in and there's, like, rainfall and calm lights.
It's a very calming stream, so if you're the kind of person that likes to just chill out and relax and watch somebody paint,
it's the opposite of the Honeycomb Hideout, which is about me saying the F word at the top of my lungs.
And then, of course, Sunday. Every Sunday, Swarm TV at 7 p.m. Eastern. You can see that on Twitch or Facebook.
That's what you're watching now.
Yeah, that's what you're watching right now.
Today,
Even though we're late, I'm sorry about the lateness. It's usually at 7.
And there's an emblem in the bottom. Look, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's a little
So
beat.
we've got this new logo here in the corner. I don't know if anybody noticed that, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I have my own little Swarm TV logo. It's pretty dope. Oh, last but not least, let's not forget Lexi's birthday is coming up on Thanksgiving. Ah! Thanksgiving.
Yo,
So
which
what?
means we're going to eat free cake.
Free cake and turkey.
Yo, so
Turkey cake.
Should we put up last year's video of you getting caked?
Yeah. Of course.
We should
We
put
need to
that up.
remind the people of the tradition that me and Melissa created.
I feel like you're the only ones that do it. No, somebody got caked, though.
Yeah, Johnny.
Johnny got caked.
Johnny got cake this year.
Good for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, he got cake.
Let us know if you guys want us to show up for your birthday parties and cake you.
Johnny was the first boy in the band to actually get caked.
Mm-hmm. Melissa and I
Congrats.
created this tradition because it was during the pandemic when we couldn't do anything. So we're like, let's just cake each other in the face.
Lexi has not been turned into a cake yet, like I have. That was quite the experiment. So last year on my birthday, we turned
cool.
me into a cake.
Better than
I'm
being
talking cracking eggs on my head, chocolate sauce, sprinkles. There was whipped cream and
Johnny,
all
you
kinds
could
of
be-
stuff. And then,
you
of
could
course,
have-
the end, cake smashing in the face. Can't forget that.
Or you could put naked. You could be naked and have a piece of cheese all over your body. Just saying.
Cheese.
Right.
I don't even know how to respond to that one.
Nobody does.
Yeah, frosting, all that. There was all that.
That was really
So-
interesting though, and you also still got caked in the face too.
Yeah, there was even flour involved.
Yeah, there's also a raw egg in her hair.
Yeah, raw egg, all that. It was crazy. Maybe we'll
No,
do
come
that to
on,
Lexi next year
Now
or
listen, I'm
something.
not trying to be mean or anything, but Lizzie Hale's not doing it.
Nah, nah, bro.
She really set the bar.
Yeah.
There's no way Morgan Landers is getting caked.
Absolutely.
No.
She really so.
Maybe
So,
behind the scenes.
it being Lexi's birthday and all, as you know, she's my assistant and merch girl. She does like literally everything for me and takes care of the entire band. So if anybody wants to ask Lexi what she wants for her birthday,
Don't send her cake.
we're not asking for anything, but we know you guys will send, I don't know, crock pots, shoe horns, banana hammocks.
None of that.
We've used the air fryer. So
Maybe.
if you plan on gifting her anything this week,
Hold on.
Please.
So what do you mean, no random gifting?
no random gifting, please. Please gift her some new brake pads for the car.
Well, no, give her the bread.
You can leave a donation and we will use it to help her fix it. Because she needs to fix the car. So that's like
Right, so
really...
basically don't send her cotton candy. If anybody chooses to help Lexi for her little birthday, like everybody does, I know y'all, some of y'all come out of y'all feelings and help us out sometimes. If you, please do not send her any nonsense.
Yeah.
Right? Look at,
So,
yeah.
yeah, we'll accept the donations. We will give it to Lexi. Promise. Also, I guess this is the end. Would anybody like some Q&A? This is a great time
That
for
sounds nasty.
questions and stuff. What?
Would anybody like some Q&A?
Why'd you make it sound like that?
Sounds like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Backspace, backspace, backspace.
I need more. That would be bananas.
You know what? Yeah. Let me tell you something. Don't even get me started on that. Just make sure it doesn't have any creditors on it.
all right, here's Q&A. Everybody, let's ask John inappropriate
Thank
questions.
you, Ever, for the like.
Anybody that wants to know anything about our bass player, now's the greatest time. Look at it. He's so happy. He
Good
wants
time to do it.
Thank you.
Thank you, John.
Bernie
Ever,
asks,
thank you.
Can I have Sepsiss over for my birthday party?
Yeah, we're there.
All right, so here's how that works. No, honestly, as long as you can get us there, we'll play a birthday party. But here's what I say. This is what I say to anybody that wants us to seriously play like private events or birthday parties. This is the real response to that. Because you know what? We say let's do Q&A, and then people ask us questions. And then
Chaotic Scorpio, thanks for the follow.
we'll go, let's open up the floor and have Q&A. And then somebody like Bernie will say, hey, can I have Sepsiss come to my birthday? And then we'll answer in a fucking stupid way that has nothing to do with... You see what I mean? And it just ruins the whole thing. And that's why we never do Q&A, because people tend to ask us crazy stuff. And then we predict that people are going to ask us foolishness, so we answer in foolish ways. And then nobody knows anything. All right.
Wait, Bernie, is it really tomorrow?
Well,
Happy birthday!
Wait, what? Why aren't we...
He's like,
my
it's
God.
tomorrow. Can you get here?
Well, hold on. Next year.
Yeah, you gotta tell us, man.
Next year.
Happy birthday, though, Bernie. That's exciting. How old are you now?
Look at Impact. Look, right now, Impact is trying to figure out how much money he has in his debit account.
Oh.
He can get half of the band there. By
Video
tomorrow.
says, what kind of breaks? Asking for a quote-unquote friend.
So
You get with my guys, they're going to get with your guys. We don't know. She doesn't know. You don't know. Are you going to say something right now that you don't know? Do you know?
what kind of brakes I need? Yeah.
Well, tell
The
him.
kind that stop the wheels.
Precisely.
That's exactly what Ed just said. The
Nuh-uh.
kind of stop your car.
Right. Me and Ed are on the same. Yeah, I'm telling you. Me and Ed have a connection, bro. I'm telling you.
He said, what kind of car, you derp?
It's a Chevy Sciatica. Trust me, I sit in it sometimes. It's a Chevy Sciatica.
Don't listen to him. Yeah, the make and model of the vehicle.
Oh man, she doesn't know. Do you know that?
What? The year, make, and model?
What kind of car is it?
She'll tell you all about the hard rock and heavy metal reset. Go.
You don't know what
Lexi
kind of
doesn't
car
know
you
anything
drive?
anymore. Look, see, this is how far our Q&A has gotten. I
We'll,
just
we'll
wanna point
message
this
you
out.
the info
Look at
video,
this.
okay?
Every Q&A question that they've had for us, we have no fucking answer for. They said, how much is the fucking brakes? We don't know. What's the thing on the car? I don't know. Can you guys come to my birthday party? I don't know. Does anybody else have anything they want to ask us?
Never
Because
heard of it.
apparently we know stuff.
We'll DM you the info
Does
video. We got
anybody
you.
know what the fuck we're doing here? I can't believe we have to do this again on Wednesday or something like it.
Oh my gosh.
What are we going to talk about? What should we talk about Wednesday, everybody? There's a question for you.
Do you
And
know
don't
how
say
to
pay
check
play.
your oil? No.
You know how to check the oil? Oh, here's a crazy part. No. You think this is fucking funny, Melissa? So, you know the fellas had to rap. They were rapping today online and everything, and Lexi went out to get us coffee and popped her fucking tire. So now, is her car not only breaking down? Cam had to come over and fix the wheel. So now,
Oh my god.
that's on top of this.
Junior, thank you for the like.
So now, that's what I didn't even tell you that. This is earlier. This is going down the street.
How long has it been since you changed the blinker fluid, Lexi?
Oh, don't do that to
There's
her.
blinker fluid.
Don't do that to her, and don't do that to the girls.
Another thing.
No.
Blinker
Don't
fluid is
fuck
not
with
a
y'all.
thing.
That's why I was like, wait a minute.
Blinker fluid is not
Stop
a thing.
it.
Thank you.
Stop it. Just,
Are there plans for what next VR game you wanted to play? So I just got started.
Why don't y'all play with her?
Well, because they would need a VR to play.
well, why are you looking at me so sad?
I'm just saying, if you guys got a VR, please add me. Please add me. It's just my
Your
Facebook
photographer,
username.
Jason Corkum, has an Oculus.
Well, he could play with me. As long as it's multiplayer. There's also not a lot of multiplayer on VR, I noticed. There's Beat Saber. That one's multiplayer. Michael, thank you for the like. But to answer your question, I was planning on playing Layers of Fear again because you guys seem to like it when I scream. Because it's a scary game. And we only just got started in it, so.
How
I'll
come?
probably end up
Can I
doing
ask
that.
you a question? Q&A.
Yeah.
How come people like to hear you terrified in video games?
I don't know. They like it when I squeak.
That's different.
I go eek a lot. Eek. But I'm sick and I can't really make the noise. So, yeah.
It's all about the eek.
You're in the chat room for that word.
That sounds like
Don't you face
Punishment.
palm me.
palm.
Just get her a new car.
The eek is real.
Get back to the truck. You like ice cream? I like ice cream too. What kind?
Boo, I'm a ghost.
You're from Iowa. Well, nice to meet you, Bernadette.
Yeah,
How you doing?
we get a lot of requests to play in Iowa.
Yeah.
We get requests to play everywhere from fans. Do you know who we don't get requests from? People that own buildings.
How many sepsis stickers are on your car?
2.
2, folks.
That's a good question.
There used to be more, but I totaled that car.
She had one with a big sticker on the front and then totaled the car. We took a picture of it. Go look in the photos. It's there for everybody to see.
Squeak, you used to screech when you were a baby. I did. Blood-curdling screams, I
Right,
hear.
which is why on the second and third album, that's why on the second and third album, you might hear some screams from Melissa on the
Or
second
squeaks.
album. Or squeaks. We don't know yet, but we're gonna work on it. And hopefully,
Right now, it's more like a baby
right,
tiger.
and hopefully next year, right now Melissa sounds like a baby tiger
I feel
when
that, Casey.
when she does heavy metal screams. But don't worry, we're getting there.
Rawr.
And then don't do that. And then next year, not this year, but next year, Melissa and Lexi are going to have a heavy metal song together on the same song. So there's a song that's coming out next year. Remember, and Melissa will be featuring on a song that Lexi has, and then Lexi will be making her debut on a Sepsiss song next year.
I need a sepsis sticker on my car. Well, Sean, good news for you. I'm gonna look
Who said that? Sean?
Sean Hardesty. Good news for you is I'm going to look into possibly making Sepsiss vinyls soon so you guys can just stick them on your car.
Oh, well, can I tell you another thing? We have a swarm commander, Mr. XC, who makes the transfers that are like on Lexi's car that are really nice. I know a lot of people have wanted them. So you should probably get with XC and see what you can
That's
do
a
with them.
great
Because
idea.
I mean, he's killing that. Like so if you guys look at on stage, me and Cam have those gray guitars with the white wasp emblems on it, and those white wasp emblems, people are like, how'd you put those on the guitar like that? Those are the transfers from XC, and that same transfer is the star that's on the back of Lexi's car, and it's gorgeous. It really is. I mean, when you pull up on it, it makes Lexi's car look like a transformer.
Shout out to Exy.
You feel like you could rub it and it's going to change colors.
Kevin can't wait to hear your style of death metal, Lexi.
That's coming.
Thank you.
That's coming. We don't.
We have a lot of work to do, folks.
Truth be told, I'm gonna tell y'all how it is. Truth be told, we are a group of people, as Melissa just explained, that we don't start off like thinking we're good at stuff. We see a lot of people do that, and we see a lot of people release music or be ambitious, and you should live your life. You should have fun. You should live to the fullest. You should test things. You should measure things. But we are, I guess, in that sense, we've had enough time making mistakes, in our careers. So like we spend a lot of time trying to get it right.
Bernie, hit me up on the Discord for the JPEG that you're looking for.
We
Just
don't know
remind
what
me.
type of songs or what type of styles these ladies will be creating in. It's a very early process, to be honest with y'all. We don't know. It might just be some exit notes. It might be like, 6 or 8 measure lines. It might be, there might be highs and lows. It might be false chord fry. It might be, first and foremost, the first song that we'll come out with will be a Sepsiss song. So, So the first, and Lexi will probably have an appearance on it. It might start off something like that. I don't think it's going to be like a bona fide song, which is going to, she's our merch girl. You've never seen, there's not very many metal bands that would ever even consider publishing a song with one of their friends in it. That's because most metal bands wouldn't put their friends in it because they're not that generous. But we're a little bit different in that sense. So that's why, just like a lot of things, we're just going to, it's natural for us to be the only people to do something. So it fits within the criteria of our unique challenges as a variety band. You know what I mean? We're also a media company, and we do rap music and R&B, and we make commercials and voiceovers and do a whole bunch of other stuff on the side. So it's good for us. It's healthy for us to include everybody in the company, as far as in the creative process. And
Thank you.
as you know, with Sepsiss and Sepsiss music, we really don't release music until our most trusted and top fans like it. If you ever say, because we hear the same stuff that other bands do, like our music sucks and stuff like that, and it might, we don't even really know. But when we do hear that our music sucks, we're usually okay with it because our most loved and trusted fans that like our music are the ones that usually give us the thumbs up before we release it. So it's that weird thing where people are like, oh man, I hate this shit. And it's like, okay, but our top fans love it. So it's like, it's hard for us to not send it off with good graces. And we don't try to write hits, so like there's a lot of bands that have been taught, fans too. Fans have been taught and bands have been taught to chase hits and, chase something instant, we're not really chasing anything really. We're kind of just like loving playing music, and we're not really in the pursuit or chase for anything other than challenging ourselves and trying to write the music that we were born to write. We're trying to play the music we were born to play.
What up, Taiwanaku? I don't know why the live pauses when you try to comment.
What?
Maybe try to refresh.
Why? You should comment something.
Lexi is a hot metal merch girl.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's, so, thank you for helping me out. I might have glitched. The point I was trying to make is that we want to make sure that Lexi has a that she practices and that she's comfortable, and that we all have and agree on like the creative direction of it. You know what I mean? And we all look at it as a, you know, a superior way to approach the project, you know? So if you guys said right now, whether it's death metal or black metal or metal or what it's going to sound like, I don't even think it's right to really imagine that right now, because it would be hard. It would be unfair to define. As soon as you start to use your imagination at this stage in the game, you know what I'm saying? You kind of send the growth in an unnatural direction. It's better really at this stage in the game for people that are starting out to scream to kind of just learn their voice first. You know what I mean? And be familiar with that, because really music has a lot more to do with listening than it does to making noise, right? So you got to make a lot of noise at first. You got to make a lot of silly or wacky noises and have the courage to do that first and then you have to listen to it, and that's kind of embarrassing, right? It's like looking at yourself taking a shit. Like, it's just like something you don't want to do. Take a video of yourself taking a shit and then watch it. You'll be like, oh, I don't know about this. It doesn't feel good. So, you know what I mean? Now watch yourself do a fucking cartwheel. You'll be like, oh, look at me go. You'll be rooting yourself on. You know what I mean? It's easy. What I'm saying is it's easy to root yourself on when things are going well.
Whoa.
But when it stinks.
Video, thank you for 1,000 stars again. One brake pad down, 7 to go. Holy crap. Video,
it takes a lot of courage to be a merch girl and be like, okay, I want to even attempt something like that, because you're around screamers and rappers and singers all the time, and we're not the best, but you're around it all the time, you know. And she's studying videos, and we watch seminars, and we study and we snoop. This is for all you bands out there. You better listen closely. We study and we snoop and we write down and we study under a motherfucking microscope, under a magnifying glass. We study all you motherfuckers. The way you tie your shoes, your back tracks, you slip on a banana peel, there I'm gonna be. I watch every video you guys put out. You guys will never have to worry about if Sepsiss supports you, because we watch everything you do. You got a view from us, that's for sure.
Don't worry, Sean. If I do a cartwheel, I'll
definitely
fall on
gonna
my
get
butt.
a view from us. You're gonna get more than one view. You're gonna get at least 7. That's every band member in our merch girl. And we're gonna write down everything we see, good, bad, or indifferent, blow for blow, pound for pound. When your lights don't turn on and when you hit that fucking high note, we're gonna be right there.
Does anyone else have any questions while we're here? Don't forget to check out our chat room in the Discord. If you haven't already, go to discord.gg/sepsis. Best place to get in touch with me, the band, the Swarmies. You guys can carpool and shit. You can stay updated on our special announcements. You can chat with us directly. All that good stuff. You get to know when we're live on Twitch. All that good stuff. Damn, Harry. I mean, I'll get to it. I definitely need to. If you guys are going to watch, that means I need to wear pants. Video, yes. Wear some pants, please. Always wear pants. You can sign up to our Patreon as well. We have multiple different tiers that are available where you get exclusive access to things like The Hive on Facebook, which is our secret Facebook group. We post a lot of the behind the scenes live streams there. You'll get access to our large photo sets. You get to see the entire photo set, some of which we don't even post on social media. And, of course, you get to be the first to hear our recordings ahead of time. And, yes, Bleed Lines is coming soon. Stay tuned.
I think it's good to mention, too, also that we know how important social media is to people and how awesome it is to, like, have something exclusive and original to post on social media. So if you're a subscriber or you're a Patreon and you are in the Hive, and we post up our full photo sets and just stuff that we do. What's great about the photos is we encourage people to use those photos as original content. Now these photos come out of sets that we use to actually publish our professional photos, hand to magazines, press, or even used as photo albums, posters, covers. People get them as tattoos. This is no bullshit. So the cool thing that we do is if we take 100 pictures in a set, right? Our pages and networks might only post 3 or 4 out of that style set. But there is another 17 or 18 picture, whatever it is, right? And when we put those pictures in there, we encourage and we arm everybody.
Thank you for the stars.
We arm the fans because we know that you guys have those fan groups. You guys have like the Sepsiss West group, and you guys have your own like Melissa Wolf groups and different stuff. You guys don't want to, you guys don't want to always have us in every group. Some fan groups, they need to be fan generated. Some fan groups need to be fan driven. You guys need to be able to have conversations and support the band in your own ways. Much like we have the group Sepsiss the Swarm, right?
Thank you again for stars.
A
Thank you.
lot of people ask us what that group is all about. By the way, thank you everybody in the Swarm for reaching, I think we reached 11,000, which I think
Woo!
is really good.
That's exciting.
There's not a lot of like Facebook groups that have achieved that. Not with bands. Not even big bands. But what I want to say is, if you guys are in the group, the Swarm, and you're wondering what that is about, it's not a Sepsiss group. We, naturally we do post our news in there, and we use it kind of like a message board and a way to communicate with artists, original creators, streamers, gamers. It was originally created along with our gaming community, which is a Halo community called Immaculate Connection Gaming, and we combined the group through the band and the gaming community as a place, because the internet has kind of like run out of cool places to share stuff. You know what I mean? Like you see all these groups all over the internet, you hear heavy metal this and independent that. But it's like, you ever share like your music or your drawings or your writings and you feel like nobody sees it? You feel like it never goes anywhere. It's not in the algorithm. Nobody will comment on it. It just feels invisible. You're in a band. You went out last night. You guys played a great set. You know what I'm saying? Your mom recorded it. Your aunt recorded it. You want to put it up the next day. Nobody sees it, right? So we created the Swarm because, us being an organic band, we don't have a ton of numbers. But the good part of us not having a ton of numbers, okay, is the fact that that it's real. If we had 4 million people, I would be kind of skeptical, right?
11K, we're not done.
We're not
hey,
done.
Video.
So
please feel free to invite your friends.
So I mean, the best. Well. I was going to say that too. So this group is designed. If you're a voiceover actor, if you're a radio DJ, if you're a podcaster, if you're a stripper, if you're a dancer, if you're a streamer, if you're a cosplayer, as long as you're as long as you're not doing something criminal, and you're and most important, this isn't about A-listers and, as much as we love Judas Priest and Hailstorm and Asking Alexandria, there's plenty of groups for that already. This is a group for you. This is a group where only local and regional and small businesses and independent people, this is a group for people that talk to each other. Hey, and the thing is about this group is it's one of the few places on Facebook online where rappers, rockers, singers, karaoke people, dancers, streamers, where you can go and you can basically audition and peer review and practice and do your comedy routine. We got people that hula hoop, we got people that do screams, we got guitar players, and they post there, and it's a judgment-free zone. The only rule in Sepsiss the Swarm is that you don't run your mouth.
Thank you.
It's so simple. And you could be black, you could be Republican, you could be a girl, you could be gay, you can be tall, you could be small. It's for all varieties of people. Everybody's welcome, and the only rule is you can't be mean to people, man. That's it. So when you know what I'm saying, there might be some stuff in there that might not be your taste or whatever it is, but that's because we have a come on, come all, live and let live kind of policy, and it's just one of these places on the internet where we encourage people to just come as you are and be yourself, and two things: as long as it's original, as long as it's original work, and you're trying to be discovered or create conversation around originality. Even if you have a small business, maybe you're not an artist. Maybe you just do photography, or maybe you're in an area, you do something small, you're trying to get on your feet. That's all right. Don't spam and be crazy. Just be polite to everybody. And if you see something that maybe not your thing, or whatever, just ignore it. It's all good. So the only rule is to just kind of treat people the way you kind of would hope to be, right? And you can share your own videos. If you're in a metal band, and you got some new shows, you got your new lyric video going up, you're shredding or whatever, you ain't got a place to go live to, we are one of the only bands on planet fucking Earth that will share our group with you. Our group of 11,000 organic friends and family and fans of our own. Trusted peers that will take care of you. Make sure you go and join Sepsiss, The Swarm. It's a group on Facebook. I would join that and the Discord, because the Discord is kind of parallels that. But definitely join Sepsiss, The Swarm, the group. It's not a Sepsiss group, but it is absolutely endorsed and maintained and kept, valuable this way and authentic. We look over it. All the admins and the hosts there have been really good at keeping the place clean, keeping good behaviors and attitudes. I encourage you to go over there and share your raps. I encourage you to go over there and share your singing, share your talent, grow there, get better, get your feedback over there. It's safe. It's fun. It's one of the last places on the internet that is not dominated by ads. It's free. There's DJs over there. There's radio stations. There's record labels over there. There's celebrities in there. Go take a look for yourself. Just go hunt around, poke around if that's your thing. There's bands. There's engineers. There's rappers. There's songwriters, photographers.
Thank
You might find you might find the singer that you've been looking for. You might find the rapper that you're gonna mesh with. You might get that mix. You know what I mean? Or you just might meet a friend to go to concerts with.
Much love, Sean.
You might meet friends to go to concerts with or play video games with. See, what we do here in Sepsiss is something that no other band does on planet fucking Earth. That's we put people in a room with other people, man. That's our whole goal. Our whole goal of music is to make this shit and give it out. So I definitely think you should, if you're in the group, here's another thing you can do. Help us grow. If you're watching the page right now and you're wherever you're at, if you have the option to, take a few minutes. Doesn't cost you any money. It's not gonna, you've already been here as long as you've been here. Leave us a review on Google. Go search us on Google. Find us on, hit the stars and say, hey man, I've been to their shows, man. I won a t-shirt in a balloon contest. I know Melissa. She talked to me in a message about my problem. Will took a few minutes and showed me a guitar thing. I know you people are out there. We help you every day. Mm-hmm. We see you out there. You guys leave it in the comments all the time how much we're helping and healing. Put that on your name, man. Please jump on Google and put us a review. Say that you listen to our music. It's all right. You don't have to say we're your favorite band. That's not what we're here for. We're not here to be the favorite. We're not here to be the best. But if you met us, if you've done business, if you won something from us and we sent it to you in the mail, that's been a good conversation and connection. If we've challenged you, if we brought up some difficult stuff and made you think, leave us a review on Facebook. Tell the robots why we belong here. Help us beat the record labels. Help us beat the adversity. Help us overcome the obstacles that we have as creators and organizers. Give us the tools to help other people. Help us unlock the tools so we can help all the other people. And that doesn't cost any money. From the time it takes you to take a shit, you could jump on Facebook and go up, hit the 3 dots on your mobile device, slide down and invite all your friends. That's a massive thing. To slide down, hit the review button, say, hey, I met them at the bar. They're good people. They opened the door for me. They, they held the door. Cam had a smoke with me outside.
Thank you.
Johnny helped me with my amp. I know y'all people out there that have worked with us, our colleagues, our friends, our family. If nothing else, our fans. If you guys haven't left us a review, if you guys haven't understood that when you guys leave comments, when you guys leave reviews, when you guys sign up to our newsletters, you guys are telling the machines, you guys are telling the economic world that we belong here, that you guys trust us, that we've been doing this for 12 years, that you fuck with us, that you've been here with us through Christmases, through pandemics, through albums, through tears. Y'all watched our roof cave in. You guys sat here and streamed with us through 9 months of that fucking fire alarm going off in the background. Leave us a review. The stars are great. The merch is great. Bands love when you buy merch, and we love when you stream and stuff. That's awesome. But you know what really works? Because when you guys go on Apple and you say, you hit that 5-star and you say, I know these people personally. They were nice to me. I know these people. They shoot a fair one with you. It's not about perfection. We don't write hits. I'll leave that for everybody else. There's enough badasses. There's enough angry, super metal, way too metal for us type of bands. There's already people that are hanging with the devil and all the bad, all the gangsters and all the tough guys. We're not here for that. We're something different, something you never seen before. And we need help getting our message across because nobody believes it. Rock and roll doesn't believe it. Heavy metal doesn't believe it. They've made it clear that they don't want us around. But you guys are the other side of the motherfucking blade. And you guys have the power in your hands right now with those fucking cell phones and those laptops. You guys have the power every day of your life to unlock the tools to help us help you. You guys have the power in your hands with reviews, with comments. Sharing our stuff is the most powerful thing you can do. Sure, a like and a follow and a stream, that's all well. But real creators, we're trying to create the content that can be shared. So when you guys share, and I don't just mean share our posts, when you share your feelings, when you put it in writing and you go to our website and you say, hey man, I heard what you said about that dude. I seen how you picked him up. You guys can see us fighting when nobody else will. But we know that you guys are fighting with us. So I thank you and I appreciate y'all. And if you have time, at some time in your day, and you think about us at some point, know when you guys are leaving those reviews and those comments, that you guys are training and you guys are teaching the largest companies of the world, Google and Facebook and all these companies. You guys are teaching all of these motherfuckers that we don't need fucking rock and roll to authorize us. That we have the power of our fan base, that you guys are creating a demand, and you guys are teaching the robots and the algorithms and the AI that we belong here, that we deserve a shot. And when we have a shot, we're going to unlock the door for everybody else, and that's a fucking promise. Or my name isn't William Alton motherfucking Smith III. I can tell you right now that that's a guarantee. In a time that it takes for you to make a grilled cheese, you can change our lives. I appreciate y'all.
Much love, guys. We'll leave it at that. Let's see if we could do a raid for those that are on Twitch real quick. One moment. If you guys still got any questions or anything while we're waiting, now's the time. Time for a mic check. He loves to get fired up.
I got
Raid
you, Sean.
Johnny, he's right here. Have a good night, Nate. Preach. Fucking preach.
Together we got this shit.
You know it.
There's a reason why we take on rock and roll. There's a reason why we taking it on. It's because I think we can win.
All right, guys, here we go. Hope you're ready for this raid.
Raid time.
Destination Storm. Enjoy the raid, everybody. Oh, I can't raid them? Ah, boo. I didn't know you could turn those settings off. All right, how about this person? Let's try this again. Kobe MJ. We raid them? Word. All right, enjoy the raid, everybody. If you're on Twitch, throw those Sepsiss star raid emotes way up in the air. Spread that swarmy love as always. I will see you all tomorrow for some virtual reality gaming. Yeah. Here we go. Bye.